What would you do if you could use the powers from video games in a battle against other gamers? If you win the battles and collect all the cards from a legendary deck, you obtain one wish. That is the premise for the comic Unboy. Hey guys, what's up? Surma11 here, and I was asked by Sung Lim, aka Narak, to review the first volume of Unboy. Narak has done comics such as She is Sherlock Holmes, Meister, and July 7th Story. Narak and Jung created this comic together. I really appreciate this opportunity and can't thank Narak enough for providing a review copy of Unboy. Unboy is currently on Kickstarter, and if you want to support it, you can get cool things like an ebook version of the book, a physical version, a t-shirt, and more. I like Unboy, so I definitely think you should support it if you feel the same way. The first 20 pages are available for free, so you can get a feel for the book and see whether or not you would like to purchase it. That link will be in the description, as well as the link to the Kickstarter. Unboy is about a kind boy named Chan and Styla, his familiar. Chan is very passionate about video games and wants to collect all the cards, but he doesn't really care about the wish. Chan and Styla end up encountering Jin and Abe, who are another duo of gamer and familiar. Jin is a lot more serious about the game, and he uses a Tetris gaming style. Chan's gaming style isn't as obvious, but I believe it's a chess gaming style. The characters that he can summon resemble chess pieces and have different abilities. Chan and Jin end up getting into a fight for each other's cards, and without spoiling it, I thought this fight was handled great. I thought the way that it ended was great. It was a very good fight, and it's a good fight to start the series off with while showing off some of the characters' powers as well. The fight ends up bringing a third group into the mix, Victoria and Lei. Victoria is serious and she dislikes male gamers who harass women online. I think the latter was an interesting thing to bring up in a video game influenced story. I'm interested to see how that'll exactly be represented within the story. I would love to see more about that in the future. Victoria has a shooter gaming style. The character designs look great, and I like how distinct their powers are. They aren't similar in any way, and they're inspired by real games. And it's not just video games. Chan's gaming style is chess, so that means things such as board games could be involved in this too. It'd be cool if the character had like a Monopoly gaming style or something random like that. And so far it feels very well thought out with the powers. As I said, I like the character designs. Abe, Victoria, and Lei definitely have the most unique designs out of the cast. The art is nice, and it gives off a vibe that they really are in a video game. There's a lot of purple, blue, and yellow going on with the backgrounds. I did think the art could have been more detailed on some pages. For example, when there are panels that aren't close-ups of the characters, sometimes details are lacking. And I don't think that's a big deal, as I've read many stories where the art is less detailed when the characters are far away, and some books definitely improve on their art as they go on as a series. As far as the story goes, there isn't a lot within the first volume. From a character standpoint, Jin gets the most character development, and he gives the most information about himself to the audience. I really don't think the first volume should be judged too harshly on the story because it's the first volume, and clearly this story was made to be ongoing, as the site hosting the series, Anime Planet, is launching a series of original webcomics, and Unboy is part of that. Volume 1 has a lot of action, and I think this kind of equates to being like the first few episodes of an anime. Those are normally setup episodes, and Volume 1 feels like episode 1 of a series. Unboy sets up the cast and the world through its action. I did have some issues with Unboy. The powers really aren't explained. The origins of the cards that the characters have to collect for their wishes are explained, but the powers are not explained. I understand the characters have powers influenced by games, but they also have abilities. Apparently the familiars have powers too. I'm sure that will be explained as it goes on, but I think an explanation on the game at the beginning of the story would have been great. Everything doesn't have to be told, but I would have liked something at least. I was also wondering if every character will be influenced by a unique video game. That could really make this even more fun, and I'm excited to see more video game influence powers within Unboy as the series goes on. Overall, I enjoyed Volume 1 of Unboy. It has a nice art style and some well-designed characters. I do think some panels could have been more detailed, but it's not a big issue. The world seems very interesting, and I'd like to learn more about it in future chapters, which will be posted every 2 weeks on Anime Planet. The story is fun with the whole wish concept. I think the driving factors as to why characters are playing this game and the twists and turns in the game could be a fun thing to explore. I do like the powers, but I think they need to be explained. Most series give a basic explanation to the power system early on, but that's about it. If you'd like to support Unboy on Kickstarter, the ebook is $15 and the physical copy is $17. If you want more things such as a t-shirt and hug pillow, feel free to back the project with as much money as you'd like. Unboy is about halfway to its goal with 11 days left. I'd like to see this project become a reality, and I hope you would too. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surmo11. See you next time, and peace out.